Good evening, friends. Today was a huge fall in Bank Nifty. If you observe from a couple of days, I have been always mentioning that we are seeing a short covering rally, and any up moves are all short covering rallies, and market is still bearish. Yesterday, Fed cut the rates by 75 basis points, and then Dow Jones showed some kind of a positive movement after that. However, there were news today from some European countries that they also have cut the rates. Switzerland, which is one of the conservative countries, also cut the rates, which was quite a bit surprising to the market. If we see, FIs have only been selling. They seem to know something which we do not know. If the FIs almost have been selling from the last few months. If you go to the FI data, the cash data, I mean, every day they're selling at least 3,000 crores. There has not been a single day where they have bought, except for one day on June 9th, they bought somewhere around 900 crores. Sorry, 112 crores. But overall, when we see, they have sold, and this selling has been started almost, I think, from the month of October, where there was higher selling of 21,000 crores. February they again sold 19,000 crores, and currently within about 15 days they have already sold 10,000 crores. So day before we had given this chartist view on Bank Nifty that it may go up almost 33,560 and then move downwards to 33,280. Reliance also, we mentioned the same. We may see 2,630, say 35 levels, and then post sometime as expected, Bank Nifty moved up, almost touched our target of 33,600 and then came straight down. Today also, the moment the price did not sustain, our selling levels were almost at here at 33,560 levels. Market did not sustain 33,800. In fact, most people thought this will break and maybe go towards 34,000. However, we saw within about half an hour market started tumbling down. Our initial target was around 33,200. However, it went almost 1,000 points from there. It broke the level of support at 33,000, a psychological support. Took a bit of relaxation here at these levels, moved slightly up, but then did not sustain and then came straight down. So what are we expecting tomorrow? Are we going to go further down? Are we going 32,000 straight down, or are we going up? Our view is, if market moves down, looking at the open interest data especially, we would not like to get trapped. If there is a gap down, we will look for opportunities to go long, because when we see the PCR, it is oversold both in Nifty and Bank Nifty. for 23rd June. PCR in Nifty is 0.47, and when we look at Bank Nifty, it is also again around 0.5, which is oversold. There is huge option chain put build up at 32,600, which is also like quite a strong support, and the next level is 32,500. One more, this is 16th June. So when we look at the Bank Nifty open interest, there is huge calls being built at 33,500 for the coming week. Of course, this is still a very nascent stage. So from tomorrow, the writers would start adding in their positions. We also see that there is huge call writing at 33,000 and also put writing, which becomes our strong resistance zone. The next level I think is 32,500, where there is quite a huge put writers. So there can be a bit of a support at these prices. So let us look at the chartist view. Our view is, if market is sustaining, we would like to go long. As I mentioned, even at gap bound, I would look to go for opportunities, to go long rather than going down. Because one, if you see, this is our strong weekly support zone. The week is not completed. However, the price is at a very strong weekly support zone. Number two, now it is broken down. There is also a kind of a trend line support over here, which we can so there are two levels of support here at this zone. So I would not like to take the risk of going short here, but wait for the bounce upwards and then maybe look for shorting opportunities. So tomorrow, if price sustains above, this is the price. If market opens slightly gap up, I am expecting the price to move upwards, almost try to breach or move towards 32,250 levels. If market sustains even above this level, then next we can think of looking for long towards 33,500 or 33,000 450 or 400 levels. When it comes to Nifty, Nifty again, there was a huge fall. Here again there is a small trend line support. When you look at the weekly also, it is at a strong support level. So definitely there will be some limit orders or buyers who would be waiting to add to go long. And also if we look at the risk to reward, it's just about 20-30 points. So tomorrow we would look to go buy long if price sustains above 15,380 to 390 levels, for a target of the 15,480. And if this price is not sustained, we may even look to sell at these levels for a target of 15,400. So this is our view that we are expecting price to move slightly down, and we would look for opportunities here for selling down again, or maybe we may sustain and look for target of 15,640. Yesterday we had, in our day before's video, we had mentioned that Brigade and also Dr. Reddy's looks good to buy. If you see, Brigade Dow moved down slightly was still supported and is trying to move upwards. Our view is Brigade is that it may slightly consolidate at this region, and then we can expect a move up to 480 levels. So keep an eye on Brigade. The other observation is that when it comes to Jet Airways, we might rather buy few quantities at these prices and wait for the big bounce, because I have an expectation that Jet Airways can give a strong bounce for a target of 130 or 138 levels. Dr. Reddy's also seems to be positive and might move upwards. So these are few stocks which I wanted to inform, so that you can look at it and trade wisely. If we look at the index, almost all index were on the negative side. Reality also looks to be at a good level of support, and if you get an opportunity to trade intraday, you can look at stocks like DLF, Godrej Properties to trade on an intraday basis. So this is our view for tomorrow. Some stocks which we had recommended to our clients was Britannia, Industries, which is to be sustaining and looks at a positive side for a target of 3,520. However, I would also like to inform you, if Britannia moves below 3,370, then I would, or it may also move upwards, and if it tends to stay above 3,460, then I would look for a target of 3,560. However, if price doesn't sustain at the levels, then I would look to short it for a target of around 3,300 levels. We had also mentioned that If you are interested to understand, learn how to draw charts like this, so that you know where the market is heading, please do contact us and we would definitely be glad to guide you in the same. We are also watching Dow Jones, and we see that it is holding on support at 29,800, and then we are expecting a small up move in this counter for possibly a target of 30,500. So keep this in radar. Meanwhile, I would also like to uh, look at the charts of oil. We had earlier mentioned that crude may move upwards up to 123, which we did accordingly from 6th of June, and then came down, consolidated, again moved up, and now today